Newsreel. Real news, real quick. President Joe Biden on Monday, during his speech to open a Baltimore train tunnel, went off the rails and repeated an untrue story for at least the 8th time, claiming that an Amtrak conductor, Angelo Negri, congratulated him when he was vice president for commuting more than 1 million miles between Delaware and Washington, D.C. Negri had been dead for more than a year and had retired for more than 20 years before the earliest moment that Biden could have had that conversation. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg has convened a grand jury to investigate former President Donald Trump over payments made to keep porn star Stormy Daniels quiet about her alleged sexual encounter with the former president. In response, Trump blasted the DA on Truth Social as, quote, the radical left Manhattan DA, unquote. Nearly half the Senate Republican Conference has signed on to a letter led by Senator Mike Lee of Utah to President Biden warning that they will not vote for any bill to raise the nation's debt limit unless it's connected to spending cuts to address the nation's $31 trillion of debt. 2/3 of Americans now say they are living paycheck to paycheck. A survey by Payments.com has found, and many of those struggling are earning over $100,000 per year. A federal appeals court has put a secret hold on the FBI effort to access the phone of Congressman Scott Perry as part of a broader probe of efforts by Donald Trump and his allies' actions after the 2020 election. Perry has claimed his seized communications are barred from outside review because of constitutional protections afforded to members of Congress that were designed to let lawmakers better fulfill their official responsibilities. ExxonMobil Corp posted its highest ever annual profit in the amount of $55.7 billion for 2022, the company announced Tuesday morning. Boeing stopped production of its famous and enormous 747 jet, begun in 1969, and delivered the last one on Monday to cargo air carrier Atlas Air. Ford is cutting prices on its Mustang Mach-E electric SUV by about $6,000 in response to Tesla's price cuts in the past 2 weeks. And finally, Bobby Hull, a Hall of Fame winger and two-time National Hockey League MVP who helped the Chicago Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup in 1961, has died at the age of 84. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.